anyway and drink coffee.
Hi, everyone that's here or not here, but right now nobody's here but me and Annie. So
It's all right.
I already told her we
We have our rewatchers.
the what?
Our rewatchers. You know,
Yes,
the ones that come back and watch.
exactly. Right. So we're gonna be, or I'm gonna start. I'm starting on a pumpkin, and I've got other patterns links in my description box. There is, let's see, I can tell you what I got in there. I only got 4 or 5. I have a crochet pumpkin turtle. So the shell is a turtle, as a pumpkin. Um, there is which one's that one? A crochet, a mini something. It's amigurumi. I can't remember what that one is.
Oops. Hang on.
And there's one from Hobie Craft, Trick or Treat, and then there is a little ghost. So I don't have a pattern for the pumpkin because I don't really need a pump. I don't really need it, and if you don't know how to do them, I can tell you. I am plus. Okay, I'm back.
Hey, Beth.
Hey Beth, how are you? We're making fall stuff. I'm making some pumpkins and some gourds. I have some patterns in my description box. Plus, there's other free ones you can find on Pinterest or on the internet or whatever. But let me show you really quick uh, what yarn I'm using. Okay, whoops, it all moved. What happened? Okay, so I have this rust, and this is a mustard, and it's old. I got it from an estate sale. It's acrylic, polyester, and nylon. It's super soft. When I got it, I almost thought it was wool, but it's not because it's kind of fuzzy, but it's not. And then I've got this brown. I didn't even show you this one, Annie.
Ooh, I
It
like
was
that.
I love this yarn. Yeah, it's I love this yarn one. It's really soft too. And then I got this other one that's a little bit darker than mustard. I could make a little tiny pumpkin. Got 2 different colors of green for stems if you want green stems or leaves. And then I've got this is cotton, orange and brown cotton. And then this is a cotton that is a variegated brown, greens, and oranges and yellows. And then I got some yellow. And then I got this other orange as well. It's not the same orange. This one is the red heart, and this one is mainstay. And I don't know if I showed you this. There's another dark green gray, green gray. How about brown? And
That's
then if you want to do like vines, this is I buy this from Dollar Tree. It's wired, covered uh, jute, or the jute's over the wire. And what I usually do is when I cut it, I stick a little bead of hot glue in the inside there, and then I pinch it, and it seals it so it doesn't come unraveled. I use that a lot. In fact, I thought I had more, and that's all I had. So I'll have to buy some more. But and what are you working on, Annie? And what are you working on, Beth?
I
Anyone else?
I started a yellow hat, and then I got to thinking about fall, so I think I may make a candy corn hat.
Uh huh.
Go the yellow, the orange, and then the brim be brown,
Right.
and it's a fall hat. It's still a hat.
Cool.
But I
I
get
today I started my skirt, and it is a fall colors. It's a variegated. It's here. I'll show you. I've got another skein of it right here. Um, somewhere. Hold on. Oh, my yarn's gonna fall. Hold on.
oh no, one orange. Look and see. Oh, I like that yarn.
Yeah,
Right with you.
yeah, it is uh, Red Heart, and it is called the Jumbo Stripes, and so it has purples, reds, dark orange, light green, dark green, and then it has blue as well. And so I make
What's the colorway called? What's the color?
it just let's see. Let me see.
Keep going.
Da, 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 da.
Keep going.
Favorite stripe?
Yeah, no, but I want the color.
The what?
The color. That's
The color?
the color is called favorite stripe.
Yeah, because they're all striped.
Well, I get that it's striped, but that doesn't tell you the color. That's not descriptive at all.
Well, you can see the colors. There's blue.
Well, I know, but they need to give it a colorway. Favorite
No,
stripes.
no, and it's 482 yards. So I have see 482 plus 2 or times 2 plus 2 is 8, 9, almost 1,000 yards.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, because I have two of them. And then let's see, what's the weight on it? Um, says to use a 5 millimeter on it. I think I'm using a 5.5 on mine. You're making jewelry, awesome, Beth. And then let's see, what else? What other information can I find on it? It's 100% acrylic, machine wash and dry. Uh, yeah, but that's what I'm making my skirt out of.
I
And then
swear, I want to make me a foot piece, but I know that my granddaughter's going to take it.
a what piece?
She'll snitch it.
Mm.
When it comes to stuff I make, she's done learned she can't. I won't say no because I can always make another one.
Right. And
But I
this,
do tell her when she sees me making hats, she goes, "Oh, I want." I said, "Honey," I said, "You got one head and you're growing." I said, "You can't have every hat I make."
right. And this pattern, I'm just doing double crochets, and I am doing the back loop, which is giving me the ridges. So, and it's just a rectangle, and I'm just going to make it as long as I want. This one's going to be a flatter one, not a poofy pumpkin, more of a flatter pumpkin. So it's going to be probably the bottom of the. Uh, I'm going to do a stack of pumpkins, and then I'm going to make a gourd. I think I'm making the gourd out of this one.
I think I make pretty good.
Yeah, 'cause I only have one skein of it. It's 317 yards, so which is pretty good for such a small skein.
Oh, okay. Bill said the flat ones are a French type of pumpkin.
Say what?
He said the flat pumpkins are a French type of pumpkin
Right.
originally. Uh,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
he knows pumpkins. I don't know. I know. I
Well,
know I make pies with them.
the grocery store that I uh, worked at, we sold more pumpkins than any other store in the state of Utah. Our not just our actual store did, and we sold all kinds. We sold the little tiny ones. We sold big ones. We sold the white ones. We sold uh, uh, green ones. We sold the ones that look like they had herpes. The ones that I mean,
They do. I know exactly. They call them ugly pumpkins,
yeah. We that's what they are, and we
and they're
sold
ugly.
yeah. We sold so many pumpkins and gourds. They actually brought like a truckload of pumpkins with probably 10 great big giant barrel, those great big giant boxes, square boxes, full every 2 days.
I am excited to see how big the pumpkin at the pumpkin festival is going to be this year. Last year's was almost 2,000 pounds.
Wow.
Now, one year, Bill's mom won a giant pumpkin. It was from Lowe's, wasn't it? Up in the valley, when Lowe's was in the valley. It was so big, they hollowed it out and put Andrew in there. And his mom has pictures of Andrew sitting in it when he was little. And it looked like a playhouse. That's how big it was.
Yeah. I know my my brother-in-law's really good friend. They live in Iowa, and they really go out on the pumpkins. And he has a pumpkin patch that is hidden. Nobody knows where it's at. I do. Well, I do. I did because he took us to it. And what they do is they pinch off every single blossom on each vine except for one,
Love you. We'll see you in the morning.
and then they make sure that it gets
By the way, you need to shave.
pollinated properly.
You need to shave.
They take
Sorry.
it's
He
crazy,
poked my face.
huh?
His beard poked my face. I told him he needs
Oh,
to shave.
uh, so
Pumpkins.
well, Ivy and Jen is on, and Ivy opened up her card package from me because I was there, and
Oh,
she loves them, but she wants more of the boat one, and I said, Ivy, just let me know. I can print more. I have no problem printing more, you know. So we'll see. Get that.
I'm just checking to make sure Cash was on the porch because Bill's leaving. Sometimes he
She
tries to follow him down the driveway.
Oh, because he left.
Yeah, he's going to work.
Oh, I'm roasting to death again. I always roast in here because of all these lights.
He don't like it when Daddy goes to work.
Oh. But I just started this just before you got here.
Oh, guess what I get to do on the 30th, Bonnie?
What?
Take my mother-in-law to another appointment.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope. Take her to her heart doctor to get a stress test.
If she fails it, they're going to admit her.
She didn't fall.
Huh?
She hasn't fell.
No,
Oh, you mean if
I
they?
said
She's going to
if she,
fail it. She's
if
going
she
to fail
fails, yeah, if she fails the stress test, they'll admit her.
it. But her Bill's older brother said he should be able to be there because they said it was going to take 2 to 3 hours for the test, and that he said he should be able to be there by 10 o'clock. Hush up! And quit yelling at me.
Who's that? The dog?
No, it's Misty. She has to announce herself every time she comes in the house. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
wow, wow, and she just gets louder until you acknowledge her. And if you acknowledge her, she just goes off and does her own thing. She's
Mhm.
like, hey, I'm home. Notice I came in here.
Right.
Because I go out there if I haven't seen her for a few days. And then when I do see her, I fuss at her. It's like, you should at least let us know you're alive once in a while.
Yep. I want to play this because it looks like we might have a lurker or two. Let's see.
Probably Adele. Adele's the best lurker there is.
Oh, I know.
You know what? I think Adele should add that to her name. Professional lurker.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think that would be a perfect addition.
Mhm.
They was giving me dirty looks at the hospital yesterday.
Why?
I even put a mask on, but I kept coughing like this because I got that tickle in my throat. And I
Yeah.
was sipping water, and I popped a mint to see if that would help. And that nurse kept looking at me. I said, I am not sick. It's my allergies. I said, I
Right.
have a mask on. And people just
Right.
kept getting up, moving across the room from me. His mom was looking at me, and I was like, hey, I don't blame him. I said, I'd do the same thing.
Right.
Nobody wants to get sick. That's what
Yeah.
she was when they told us that they canceled her appointment. And I said, well, I said, let's go outside and wait on Jamie, which is her Bill's brother. And she said, why? And I said, well, there's no point sitting in here breathing in this germ-ridden air. At least, get out in the fresh air.
Yeah.
Besides, I hate sitting in hospitals.
Me too.
Even when I've been released, they're like, is your ride here? I said, no, but you just take me outside and leave me. I said, I'm perfectly good with that. She said, well, we can't leave you. I said, well, you can come out there and stay in, I said, better to be outside and be in here.
Right.
I think if windows opened in hospitals, and I understand why they do not, I would be more comfortable in a hospital.
Yeah.
It's just that thought of only one way out. I don't like it. It's trapped. I'm going to pop an allergy pill here in a minute. There she goes. She's gone. She is the weirdest eater. Now, Storm will come in and eat everybody's food. We literally have to put her food up on top of the cabinet where he can't get to it. When she comes in, she'll eat like 3 pieces of food and run back outside. That's it. And then about an hour later, she'll come in and she'll eat 3 more pieces.
Some cats are like that.
Storm literally will eat. He will come in here and eat. And this cat, I've had him since he was, I think they were like 2 weeks old when I got him. He's never known a hungry day in his life. And he will literally gorge himself and then go outside and vomit it all over the porch. And that's why I get mad at him. I said, if you was gonna, if you was gonna eat it because you was hungry, I said, but you're just doing that to keep everybody else from getting to it, and it's making me mad.
Right.
Because Bill was like, oh, maybe he's sick. I said, he has done this his whole life. I said, that is not because he's sick. I said, he's just a glutton, and he gets his stomach too full, and then he throws up. Because the food swells, and you only got so much room in there. But yeah, he'll come and eat his food, her food, and Cash's food. And Cash, as big as he is, if he goes over and swats him on the nose, Cash will go across the room and lay down and wait till he's done eating.
It's not good for cats. It's not good for cats and dogs to eat each other.
I know that, and we try to avoid it. But if we're not looking and Cash is in there eating, and the cat goes in and takes his food, and all he does is just lay down and watches him. He don't whine, he don't bark, nothing. He just backs up and lets him have it. I was like, you do know you're bigger than him, right?
Yeah. Now, see, this is so funny. Okay, so we have the 3 dogs. We feed them at the same time. We hand Royce's to him first, and then to the other dog second. Because if you give it to the Chihuahuas first, Royce will right in on their food. So, but then Bentley will eat his food really, really fast, and then he'll run over to Royce's and stick his head into Royce's food, and he'll let him. But if Aston does that, oh no, Royce will at him. And if Royce tries to take either one of their foods, they'll
yeah.
It's like, you guys are so weird. We used to have to keep them. We used to have to feed them separate.
If Storm mooses her out of the way of her bowl, she'll back up and let him eat out of her bowl. But the thing is he likes soft food. She likes hard food. She does not eat. She won't eat wet food. She don't like it. And he has to have his wet food in the morning and his dry food in the evening.
Right.
And she would much rather you put wet food in her bowl, it'll be there all day. She won't touch it. So I just told Bill, I said, quit giving it. If she's not going to eat it, don't give it to her. Just give her dry food if that's what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she prefers. Let her have it.
Right.
Do you know that I now have to go tomorrow because she also called while I was taking a nap, and Bill answered my phone, and she goes, "Oh, what are you doing answering Annie's phone?" I told Bill because she keeps saying, "Oh, well, I thought this was your phone." She knows she's calling my phone instead of his.
Right.
She forgot to get stamps yesterday. She needs stamps. Could we get her stuff? So what we have, I told Bill, I was like, I'm not driving all the way out there to give her stamps.
She can wait till next week, or somebody else can get them.
And no, I'm going to go get them tomorrow, and I'm going to mail them to her. I'm not taking them out there. Because she does this every single time. And she kept telling Bill, because he had it on speaker, and because I was in the chair, and I opened my eye, and he just shook his hand and mouthed, "It's Mom." And she's like, "Well, I didn't offer her anything for taking me." And he's like, "Mom, she wouldn't have accepted it anyway." "Well, Val, that's not right. I pay your brother." And he said, "I can't believe that she's ever asked anybody for money to take them somewhere."
Right.
And she goes, "Well, I just don't feel right." And he said, "We don't want your money."
But she'll take the stamps if you go buy them for her.
Oh, yeah. She's out of money. She's broke.
Yeah.
And she's only went to the grocery store twice. I know.
Yeah.
But Bill asked her, he said, "Where's your checkbook?" And "Oh, your sister has it."
Of course she does.
Mm-hmm. So she's broke until she gets her check, which is next Wednesday. She does have to check that one. I picked her up. While she was in her room getting dressed, I kind of nosed through the refrigerator and the cabinets. So she does have food.
That's good.
Because I told Bill, and he goes, "You went through somebody's refrigerator?" I said, "I briefly opened it, looked inside of it in the freezer." I said, "You know how I am." I said, "I needed to know if she had food."
Right.
I generally will not open somebody's cabinet or refrigerator in their house. And I don't like it when people come in my house and do that. My little brother was the worst. He'd just walk in, not even say hi, just like walking straight to the kitchen, start going through the cabinets and the refrigerator. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, well, we're family." I said, "I don't care if you're family or not. You don't come go through my house."
Right.
I said, "That's just rude." "Well, you
I
can
don't-
go to my house." I said, "I don't care if I can." I said, "I wouldn't."
Yeah, I don't like people getting into my stuff. If I've told them it's okay,
Yeah, that's
then
one
go
thing.
for it. But you don't just come in and do it.
I mean, like when Sis knows that she comes in and she's hungry, she's more than welcome to go in there and fix her something.
Right.
This was agreed ahead of time, like you said, but I have never given him that permission because, well, you know the reasons behind that.
Right.
So I'm just not gonna. That is just something that has irked me for years, Scotty. I literally will go to people. You have my sister. I know she is self-proclaimed. She's done this to me. She has to. She goes to the bathroom in somebody's house. She has to look under the sink. And I said, "No, you don't have to do anything."
Right.
She said, "Well, yeah, but I'm always just really curious." And I said, "It's none of your business what's under their sink." And I said, "One of these days you're going to do that." I said, "You're going to see something that you cannot bleach out of your brain."
Right.
And I said, "You know what?" She goes, "What?" I said, "You're going to deserve it."
Yeah.
I said, "You should not go in at somebody else's house and look through their things." I said, it's an invasion of privacy and it's rude.
Right.
And quite honestly, I don't know of anybody that I'm that curious about what they have.
Right.
If they have something, they want me to know they have it, it's going to be in sight. If it's not in sight, then it's none of my business.
Yep. Let me play this again. I see we got some
Good.
lurkers. Welcome, lurkers. Let's see.
Hello,
Where did it go?
Did Daddy leave? dog
Hello.
mom. I'm a horrible dog mommy.
What?
I'm a horrible dog mommy. I
Oh.
forgot his 8 o'clock treat because he was
Oh.
in there sleeping with Daddy. He's sitting there looking at me, and I'm like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And I was like, "Oh crap! Good job, good boy. That's all you're getting. You know that. You get two.
And I'm going live this Thursday too
Okay.
to do a painting.
No, I was thinking. No, I should be home. I should be good because
Okay.
I gotta have her. She's not canceling her procedure. I told her. I
Right.
said. She's like, "Well, he'll be up all by himself." And I said, "Sis, he's in a hospital full of nurses and doctors."
Right.
I was like, you keep putting this off, and you got to stop putting this off. I said, especially with what they told her. I said, you need
Right.
to have a procedure done to check things out.
Right.
She's like, I had everything done. I had all of his appointments out of the way, the medicine. I didn't have to pick anything up. And I said, yeah, then life too.
Yeah.
Don't know how else to put it. But life will life every time.
This is about 6.5 inches now.
Now you're doing doubles, right?
Yeah. Yep. I didn't want to do it. I mean, I could have done a tighter one, but yeah.
It's a holiday decoration.
Right.
I know I haven't got another one. I might make a couple of these candy corn hats.
Huh?
I said I might make a couple of these candy corn hats because
Yeah.
at least one person that's going to say, "Oh, come on, sis, let me have it." She loves candy corn.
I was gonna say I don't know if I got a pattern in there for candy corn, but I
Oh yeah,
definitely.
I made her a candy corn years ago. It's Cordelia's Cornhole.
Yeah,
Fish.
I was gonna do a pattern in there for candy corn, but I'm not sure if I put one in there.
I made her a candy corn, and I made her an Indian corn, which is different because the Indian corn has brown in it.
Right.
I mean, it's candy corn, but it's Indian candy corn. And
Yep.
but I'll bet you $1 if I make candy corn hats, she'll want one.
I made that one last year. And in fact, it went to Jeanette's. In fact, she got her delivery today.
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
but I don't know if I've heard from her.
I have not even seen her post today.
Um, yeah, I don't think she has. Oh, by the way, it is messages that is going to be affected. So
Okay.
you see, if you open it up and you go to communities, they're telling you need to change everything over to communities in Messenger because our regular messengers are going to disappear. They've already started to work on disappearing them. So if you switch to communities, then that's where you should have your chats. And right now they're the same.
So Messenger's
Right
going
now
to
it's
completely go away.
it's still going to be Messenger, but it's going to be communities.
So okay.
But I don't know if it's going to
How do you private
switch.
message somebody then? Because you don't always, when you're talking about something, you don't always want everybody to know what you're talking about.
I
It's a private
think that
conversation.
I I think that it's just for the groups. The groups are moving over to communities,
Okay.
and
So they're just changing the
the
name.
other, yeah. So I looked into it today. I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
I hate these AI pictures. It makes me so mad. Is that what I'm saying? Like, man, I'd love to make that, and then you realize it's AI.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that doesn't mean it's not doable, but you're not going to find a pattern that works.
Right.
It's going to be like what you're looking at.
Yeah, I don't trust AI. I'm sorry,
I
I don't.
don't either, and I don't trust TB. What is it? Chat something? Where it like
Yeah,
makes up stories and it'll write patterns and stuff for you.
right.
I think technology sometimes goes too far.
Mhm. But today, let's see. Lacey Lavender, she got her box today, or her package, not a box. Megan got hers, her and Michaela's. Jeanette got hers. Um, Ivy got hers. You got yours yesterday. Ivy got hers a couple of days ago. Um, Jen and Tanks is still, and Jessica's is still en route. So they'll get them though. And
Hey, dude.
huh?
What's that? What you need? Words? Anthony, come here, my love. Is that what you're wanting? Well, all you had to do was ask. He wanted a piece of yarn.
Oh,
He he runs it through his fingers and stems with it. He's been
uh,
coming all day looking in that basket, and I guess that's what he wanted.
oh,
Well, he learned he used to sneak the scissors and then sneak in and would just shred entire skeins because he
yeah,
would like cut through the loops instead of
right.
because he didn't know to look for the end. So yeah, we had to stop that. It was getting a little expensive,
Yeah,
and I got really tired of tying the yarn back together because you still got to use it.
right. Oh, I got to show you the yarn I got from uh, yeah, Dollar Tree. Let's see. Got it the other day when I was there. Okay. So I got, let's see. I got four of these, and it's Premier Just Yarn.
I have a bunch of that color. I love that color.
Yeah, I got that, and then I got, let's see, one, two, four of these this color.
Ah, mine don't sell that color. I
So
like
it's a
that.
little. No, I got five of that.
Is that like a blue gray?
Oh, what? Okay, actually, I got six of them. No, it's a Let's see. Come on, tell me the number. Classic blue. That's just classic blue.
Okay, it looks. It's got to be this monitor. The colors is all from this monitor.
Yeah, and then I got one black. Mm, thought I got some others, but I must have put them in a different area. But yeah, I know I got some others. I just don't remember which area I put them in. Oh, they're over on the other side. I'm not going around there to get them.
Oh man, now it's stuck in my head, Connie. Why would you do that?
What?
Your lurker song is stuck in my head.
Oh.
I use that for my butt wiggle,
Mm-hmm.
move my lower back, because that you can get good movement on that song.
Hi,
Which,
Jordan and Savannah.
hi, Jordan and Savannah. Welcome in.
Welcome in for sure. We are making, or I'm making, um, some Halloween pumpkins and gourds.
I need
Now with the gourd, okay, so these are double crochets. What I'm going to do with the gourds is on part of it I'm going to do double crochets, and then on the other at the top I'm going to do singles, which is going to make it go down so it's skinnier at the top. So, and I'm going to make a gourd out of this color, which is mustard. I'm not going to get to that tonight, but that's what I'm going to be working on in between. I'm making myself a skirt, and I finally got the pattern for the land shark. I need to have that done in about 3 weeks. But it won't. Once I start it, it won't take me but a day or so to get it
When are
done.
you going back to Utah?
Ron's getting my ticket tomorrow. I will be leaving on. Let me look at my calendar. Um, I'll be gone for a full week, from Tuesday to Tuesday. So it's going to be. I'm leaving on October 28th, and I will be back on November 4th.
Oh, you come back on Bill's birthday.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I'll be gone a full week.
I still got to figure out what to get him for his birthday this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Jordan and
for it.
yeah. Jordan and Savannah, do you crochet? Do you knit? Do you do other fiber arts
Or paint or color.
or paint or color or DIYs or cuz I
Because
do it all.
some of us do it all, and some of us do a lot of it.
Mhm.
Oh, it's okay, Basque. I get that. She's cussing at her 1/16 rings. Yeah, me too. Right there with you.
Oh yeah.
Anything teeny tiny is beyond me anymore. My sister, Connie, I know. Did you say you used to embroidery? I know you sew.
Yeah, I sew.
She found these embroidery needles. They're only an inch long, if that. But they're
Yeah.
made so you can rock them in the material.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I said, how do you even see that thing?
You wear these kind of
But
glasses I have
no, she's
on.
got those magnifier readers.
That's what I have on. I'm wearing magnifying readers.
She says, do it with this. I was like, oh, okay.
Yep.
She brought
So
her
this
readers down here for me to find that tick, and it really was that small. And I looked at her. I was like, sis, remember surgery? I don't have to do that no more.
right. I'm thinking I probably need to do about 6 more rows and I'll get it. Because
It'll
it's
be
supposed to be a
good.
flat, really flat. So I think maybe 5 or 6 more rows and then it will be done.
Oh my goodness. Now I have to get up early again in the morning, Connie.
I'm sorry.
That way I can beat the mailman.
Well, tomorrow morning I get up at 7:30 uh 6 days a week and I get up at 7 on the other one. And or no, I'll take that back. I get up at 7:30 3 days a week. No, 4 days a week, and then 3 days a week I get up at 7, whatever. Some 7:30, some 7. And so tomorrow, as soon as I get up and have my breakfast and everything, we're going to the gym. Then I get back, I'm gonna go down and paint, do the second coat of white paint. Oh, my daughter came and she's like, she goes, "Are you painting?" I said, "Yes." She goes, "Are you painting over my green?" And I said, "Yes." And she goes, "Mom, that was a beautiful green." I said, "Yeah, I know,
I
but
just didn't like it.
I liked it, but not in that room because the room only has one small window. It's up close by the ceiling, and um, it has dark blue uh, or green carpet, and she had one wall was dark green, and the other three walls were dark gray. So I'm like, I can't see in here because it only has one little window and has one little light. So I'm going to be bringing in a lamp. I'm bringing in one of these ring lights, and I'm going to be putting in a fluorescent light.
And
Because,
you need a comfy chair too.
huh?
You need a comfy chair.
Oh, I have a comfy chair.
Gotta have a comfy chair.
Yeah, I have a comfy chair. It's down there already.
Mary.
Hey, Mary, how are you? Yeah, so that is once I get this paint job done. After that, of course, on Thursday and Friday, I will have the baby, and I might work on a little bit on Saturday. I need to move my other sewing table in, my cutting table in, my chair, and then I got to start moving in all my yarn, and then I got to decide: am I going to make wood shelves for them or not? Oh, you were the lurker? Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. So, yeah, I am making a flat pumpkin, pretty much flat, like one of those short flat pumpkins. So, I'm using this orange, and it's going to be a little bit longer, and then I'm just going to sew it together and stuff it, and I'm going to do a stack. So, this one will be on the bottom. Then I'm going to do a bigger one, fatter one, and of a different color. And then on top, I'm going to make a gourd out of this color. So.
Here, there, and everywhere, doing a lot of reading, Mary, and this week a lot of running. I'll be gone every day. Well, so far I've been gone out. I will be have to go somewhere every single day this week.
I don't know where.
I don't have to go anywhere for myself. Every day this week I have to go somewhere for somebody else.
Yeah. As of you're talking, John and Jess, I know John worked last night. He was out of town. And then Jess decided not to go live. She works on Tuesday nights, so they don't usually come on anymore on Tuesday nights. They haven't been doing videos. I guess John decided not to do bingo anymore, or at least I don't know if he's taking a break or if he's just not going to do it anymore. I don't know. But everything's just kind of weird right now. But I'm here Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday of every week, unless I am out of town. Of course, this is the one channel, and then my Art with Connie, I do the other, I paint, which I'm going to be live on my other channel on Thursday. So, but I've been doing videos or lives every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday for the last 3 or 4 years. It's something I've always done. Long before I realized there was a crochet community and I could join it. And partly that was because of Little Treasures by Nancy, because I've known her for 6 years. And I didn't know she crocheted. But when I saw her crocheting, that's when I started getting to know the community, which it's been over a year, so. But my other channel has gone through a lot of different names. First, it was Connie's Nails, because I used to paint my nails. I still do occasionally, but not very often. And then it went to Connie's Creative Creations and Nails, or no, something like that. And then I dropped the Connie's Nails, and it was just Connie's Creative Creations. Then I started this channel, and it was all things Connie. And then when I changed my other channel from Connie's Creative Creations, I changed it to Art with Connie. And then I changed All Things Connie to this channel. John says, Connie, you should have left it as All Things Connie. And I kind of wished I had of, but oh well. This is what it is. I don't know if I'll change it again or not.
How you been, Mary?
Yeah, how are you doing?
Okay, sorry. I have to keep blowing my nose, and I'm not doing that in y'all's ears.
Yeah.
Just some things you don't do. Okay. So
hello to the lurkers.
That's where it went.
I have lurkers coming and going. That's okay.
Huh?
My lurkers have gone from 2 to 5 to 6 to 2 to 5 to 6 to 3. Keeps going up and down. That's okay. They help the channel too. I was gonna see how many subs do I have right now on this channel, because I thought I got a few others. Oh. Let's see.
You have 705.
Yeah, it's gone up 3 this week because it was at 702. So cool. Well, when I went into Tammy's live yesterday, she wanted me to put the word in to tell people what my channel was, and then I mentioned that I had another channel, and so I just wrote it in without the link, and a bunch of people some people said they were going to go and sub me, so. So, Mary, the stitch that I'm doing is double stitch in back loop. Oh, ouch, Mary. I broke a couple of toes. They are painful, and there's nothing they can do for you.
Oh, ouch.
They can't set
Yeah.
them. They won't set them. They can give you medicine, but they just hurt.
Yeah. Mine's not. I actually ran into the doorway. I know I couldn't see it. Something so small, but I cracked my big toenail from the front all the way back to the cuticle, and it's
Ouch.
growing out. Oh my god, it hurt. Bill's like, "Oh, whine," and then he looked and he goes, "Oh my god, you cracked your toenail." I was like, "Yeah, that's why I was yelling. It hurt."
Right.
Man, what are you gonna do with it?
It's about 9 inches. Let's see if I have correct how close I am. You think I'm close?
Probably closer than I. I cannot eye things for length and everything.
9 exactly. Wow. I didn't expect it to be quite so close, but I've always been good at eyeing measurements.
Bill can stand across the room and tell you how long something is.
I can also tell you if something's going to fit somewhere, how to make it fit. Okay, so several years ago, we sold the house we were living in and we bought this other house. And it had, in the living room, it had a railing across. Okay, so you could walk from the living room into the dining room, into the kitchen, and back around into the living room. And there was a flight of stairs downstairs. So, but only part of the wall was closed on the stairwell. So we had a guard, like a railing. And we had this overstuffed couch that I wanted downstairs because we were ordering new couches. And so my old couch was going to go downstairs in the family room. And I was at the other house packing while they were coming and getting stuff and bringing it to the new house. So I told Ron, I said, I want that couch in the basement. And he's like, okay. Well, when I finally got there, Ron and our friend was sitting on the couch in the living room. And I'm like, excuse me? I want that downstairs. They're like, it won't fit. I said, oh, yes, it will. And it did. I said, Ron, you guys should, you men, some men, not all men, you don't know how to move things around. You don't understand the dynamics of what you have to do to get something to go into a place, But here, when we moved here, our daughter had a queen size bed. It would not fit downstairs. It just wouldn't. The box springs would. Actually, it might have been a king, but the box springs would not. Or yes, it would because it was in two pieces. Because usually you don't get a box spring that's the size of a king. You get two that are yeah.
Two separate pieces that are hinged.
Yeah, they're like a child's bed size. But the mattress would not bend and it wouldn't go down there. And Kendrick's bed was able to go upstairs. Well, when we decided to buy them both new beds after we moved here, and so we got them doubles, and that they fit. But a queen or king would not fit up the stairs or down the stairs. So back before the bedroom, our bedroom used to not be a bedroom. It used to be a sitting room, a little tiny sitting room. They expanded the house and built an ensuite. That means that anybody who lived here, none of them had anything bigger than a double.
Yeah, but that's a really old house, and back then, that's probably the size of the bed most people had.
Well, our house is over 140 years old.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So, I mean, when they took my daughter out when they took her to the hospital, they couldn't even get the gurney up the stairs. So they had to put her in a carrying like sack, like a hammock sack, and
It's
they carried her
fun.
out in that.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry to hear about your toe. I said
yeah, ice
when
it,
I injure my toes, it's because I've dropped a can of something on them.
keep it up, take ibuprofen if you can. Ice is probably going to be your best friend for sure.
And if you have any, a cool Epsom salt soak will help the pain too.
Oh yeah, that'll work too.
I don't know why it helps the pain, but it helps the pain.
Yep. Okay. Think I'm going to do one more row. That's it. So how I'm going to put this together is I'm going to cut a long tail on this, and I will sew up the side, and then I will sew the bottom up, and then I will stuff it, sew the top, and then I will push the yarn. I'll sew the yarn through it, but I don't have to do. I mean, these already got ridges because I did the back loop, but I still need to do that, or it'll just be it won't be flat like I want it to be. I was gonna check earlier to see if Jeanette even said hello to me this morning like she usually does. Nope, she hasn't been online since yesterday.
Mary, have you heard from Jeanette today?
Yeah, have you talked to Jeanette today at all, Mary? Oh my gosh, sorry, Beth. That makes me so mad when somebody moves my tools.
Or you know you had something but you can't find it?
Yeah. See, I've got. Okay. So, behind me, I have these needle nose pliers, right? But I have a little itty bitty tiny pair that are pink. I can't find them. Cannot find them anywhere. It makes me so mad. Because I don't know where I put them. I know that when my grandson, Kendrick, used to live with us, if I couldn't find anything like tool-wise or whatever, I went looking to ask him, where is it? Or I'd go in his room because he didn't pay rent. I was sure as heck was going to go in there. And when he moved, he brought me a whole box of my stuff back to my craft room. I'm like,
I found these.
Huh?
Oh, I found these. I don't know how they got there.
No, he didn't say I found these. He says, well, Nan, I'm moving, so you can have these back. I'm like, you little shit. You know?
Well, I could take them with you.
Yeah. Well, I had to hide my E6000 glue, my super glue, because he was always gluing stuff together all the time. So I had to hide them. And you know my e-file. No,
Yeah.
not my e-file. My e-file, he would use it on wood and stuff. I'm like, stop doing that. He would use it on all kinds of things. And then my lamp, my UV lamp, he constantly walk in there and stick his hand in there. Like, would you stop being obnoxious? But he wouldn't. He's just that kind of a kid. Still is this day. Even though he's, what is he, 23? Yeah, he's 23 and he's going to be a dad. Okay, Mary.
I love those threaders. I have
The
one of
what?
those threaders in every one of my Notion bags. Those threaders.
Yes.
They are very handy.
Yes, they are. Definitely. Now I'm just going to do a whip stitch because this is going to be hidden anyway.
We all go quiet as we watch Connie sew.
What?
Said we all go quiet as we watch Connie sew.
Yes, that's right. You got to watch me sew. Back before I got a sewing machine, um, I used to sew uh, clothes by hand. That was fun. Not. And then Ron walked in. It was after we got married. Ron walked in. He saw me hand sewing. He goes, "What are you doing?" I said, I was making a sundress for Jessica. And he goes, "You don't have a sewing machine?" I'm like, "No, Ron, I don't have a sewing machine." Because I always used my mom's sewing machine when I lived at home. And my sister didn't have a sewing machine because she didn't sew. So he said, "Let's go and get you one." So he got me a sewing machine and a serger. My serger needs to go away. It's no longer working. It's a 3 thread anyway. So now I'm going to save up and get myself a 4 thread. Because that is what I prefer.
I have no clue what any of that meant. But okay.
Huh?
I said I have no clue what any of that meant, but okay.
Okay.
I completely agree with you.
Okay, I'll tell you what a serger does.
Now I know what a serger does, but I didn't know there were 3 and 4 thread. I didn't know that.
Okay, there is a 3 thread, a 4 thread, and a 5 thread. What it does is okay, a serger it sews 3 threads around to what looks like on the inside of your clothes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it cuts the excess off, right? Well, it only does the cross ones, and the 3 thread only does the cross ones and cutting. The fourth one does the the cross ones and then the regular straight stitch on the inside, and it cuts it. So you don't have to go back and sew a second time. Whereas a 3 thread you have to. Now 5 thread just gives you more security in your stitches. That's all. Okay, that's together. Now we're gonna go and weave back and forth.
Well, that just took forever, Connie. Come on.
What?
I said that took forever.
Oh yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I don't know what the heck I was doing. Wasting my time here.
Now, are you going to weight the bottom of this at all? The bottom one?
Um, Probably should, but I don't have anything right here to do it with. So there.
Well, pick you up a handful of gravel.
Huh?
Pick you up a handful of gravel.
Well, I think I have some um magnets behind me. I don't know. I don't know if I do or not. Oh, I have some rocks. Like marbles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, I don't. I don't. No, I don't. I put them in a vase and put a bamboo growing in it. Hmm. Okay. I think. I think what I will do is I will hook something on the outside to hold it down, or I'll glue it to a wooden base. You
Well, I
know.
mean, you could make just like a round circle and stiffen it, give it so kind of give it a foot, like it's sitting
Yeah.
on a pad or something. That might work.
Mm, yeah. Okay. So there's that. Okay. So now we got to stuff it. That's too much stuffing. Holy crap.
Stuffing press.
That's a lot of stuffing.
It looks like a lot of stuffing, but it's not really.
I wished. Okay, so when I was in Utah back in May, it was right when the Joannes, were closing and stuff, and we went to this Joanne's, and they had a ton of it. I mean, boxes and boxes. People were literally filling their cars up with them, and I'm like, oh gosh, I wish I could, but I was in Utah, I couldn't. You know,
I
couldn't bring home these boxes of polyfill.
I would like find it on sale, like when AC Moore was. Oh God, I miss that store so much. I loved AC Moore. Uh, and they every once in a while they'd have sales on the bags of it, and I
Hmm.
bought 8, 10 bags of it, bring it home, put it in one of those vacuum seal bags,
Yeah.
and smush it down. It don't take no space
Well,
up.
yeah, but I was already bringing a bunch of yarn home. I had no
No, I
room.
mean I can see if you're out of state, but I was just like, I really because everybody's like, well, you'll never use all that. I have like not very much left.
Right.
Because I made the boys stuffed animals over the years. I made friends' babies, little stuffed loveys
Hmm.
when
Yeah.
I could see better. And even after the surgery, I still can't do like little small stuff. But I would. I was. I didn't call them. I didn't call it amigurumi. I just called it little crocheted animals.
Right.
No, there was a name for it.
Well, the only reason they call it amigurumi is because the style of of crocheting that you do comes from Japan, and that's what they call it in Japan. That's where that name comes from.
When I was learning to do all this, it was just crocheted animals that you made for your kids.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm fine with that. I was making amigurumis before amigurumis were cool.
Right.
Although I have to say that I learned a lot after the amigurumis come out of mistakes that I made with the ones that I made. I'm like, oh, like I used the double crochet and I should have used the single
Right.
because then I would have to line it with material to keep the stuffing from poking out.
Right.
So I learned a lot after it got popular, and I was like, oh, I should have done that, or and it improved the ones that I make now.
Right.
But it's just all a matter of, you learn as you go along.
Right. Okay. Ooh, I almost pulled it through. Connie.
Don't do that, Connie.
Oh, then I have to start over again. I almost did it again. Okay, I need to tie you.
Yeah.
So that,
So you don't pull it all the way through.
right. And I don't know if I need to put the lines on it because it already has lines. Probably didn't put enough stuffing in it, but that's okay. We'll see.
Well, you don't want it too floofy if it's going to be the bottom of the stack.
True.
And yes, y'all, floofy is a word.
Yes.
Even if it's not a word, it is now. I did something different with this hat because this yellow is not the right yellow for candy corn. It's too pale. Yeah, I've got a yellow in there I could use for it, but this yellow is just not the right yellow.
Okay. Come on. Fiber fill.
Yeah.
Move.
There you go.
Fill that spot. Okay. There. That little pumpkin. Where am I? There we are. So now I'll tie this off. Like I said, I'm not going around the outside because I don't need to because there's already the lines.
That's it. Get jump rings this tiny again.
I'm sorry, Beth. I've got little itty bitty tiny jump rings too. So that's gonna be the bottom pumpkin. And then I'm gonna make a pumpkin out of, let's see what color. This was this color. I could do this color. And then I'm gonna do the gourd out of this one.
I think I would do the multi for the next one.
The what?
The multicolor for the next one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but this is a thinner. It's a cotton. So, I think I'm gonna have to do half doubles because I've done half doubles when I made some hats. I've got them on my website, and they worked up really good. And I'm going to leave this yarn in this because I might use it to hook them all together because it's a big piece of this. So put that aside. Not going to get this started, and I think I need to go smaller on my hook.
Yeah, with that yarn you will. Maybe an eye.
This is a 4.5 millimeter. Let's see.
I would go 5.5.
Well, I was using a 4.5. No, I was using a 5.5. That's what
okay, so then I would go to a 4.5, yeah, for that yarn.
Or a 4.
Bigger than that.
I could go 4 or a 4.5.
I go 4.5.
Okay. Out, Beth. So that's what I'm going to work on to get this done. I'm not going to be able to do it tonight, but I'm going to call it a night because we've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. So, Beth, I would love to see what you're making after you're done with it.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, and so I will say good night, and I will see you guys hopefully on uh, Thursday night. I'm gonna have a live, and we're gonna have polls inside the. I'm not gonna put a poll on my community tab. I'm going to put a poll. We'll do polls as we go inside in the live. Connie, I went to change. Oh, there we are. Okay. So I'm gonna make this, and then I will show a picture of this finished once my stack gets done. So thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm sure. I mean, you guys are all doing your own thing, which is fine with me. Whatever you do, you know. So,
Like spending time with everybody.
huh?
It was nice to spend time with everybody.
Right. Exactly. So I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to paint tomorrow. I'm so glad this paint doesn't have a scent. Doesn't smell at all. So, but I'm hoping by Monday or Tuesday I'll have my sewing room set up so I can start sewing. I've got my wolf costume to make. I've got all the fur for it. Did I show you the fur?
No, you didn't.
I didn't? Okay. I'll show you the fur before I go. Hold on. Let me go grab it. It's right over there. Okay, let me see. I hook myself up or this thing will pull out of my ear. Okay, so this is what I'm making with this fur is I am doing boot covers because it gets really cold in Utah, of course, and sometimes there's snow, so I always take my snow boots, but they're brown. The wolf is
Right.
gray. So I'm gonna make boot covers that covers my boots, and then I'm making a skirt and a vest, and then ears, and then I will be wearing black insulated uh,
Tights.
well, they're not tights; they're insulated leggings, and then I'm gonna be wearing probably a black turtleneck shirt. But this is the fur, and it is absolutely gorgeous fur.
Oh, that is pretty.
Isn't that pretty? Yeah.
Everybody's
So,
gonna be petting you.
huh?
Everybody's gonna be petting you.
I know it's really soft. So yeah, I didn't have any gray. The only thing I had was I have made myself a costume. I was a lion once, so I had gold, brown. I've been a fox, so I had red. I've had got white, brown, but I didn't have any gray. And everywhere I looked, didn't have it. Guess who had this? Walmart.
Well, really?
Yeah, I ordered it.
Walmart don't have anything like that.
Well, they
They don't have
didn't.
folds of cloth anymore.
They didn't have it in the store. I had to order it.
Oh, okay. I hadn't looked online to see what they got.
And I got 4 squares. So it comes in squares, and the squares are. It's like 3 feet by. What is it? 3 feet by. Could be 3 feet. Could be. I think it's 3 feet by 3 feet. Yep. Almost. Almost 3 feet by 3 feet. So I got 4. I got 3 or 4 squares. So if I don't have enough, I can order more. But they weren't that expensive, and it's nice material to work with. It's kind of thick, so yeah. My first thing I'm going to make is the skirt because that's a necessity. The skirt and the apron, not the apron, the vest, and the ears. And then if I don't have enough, I'll order one more, two more for the boot covers. I probably don't have enough, but at least I'll get started. So yeah, because I'm gonna be a wolf. Because that's what my grandson wants me to be. And then after he made the decision and I ordered all that, my daughter calls me and she goes, "Mom, Hudson says that because he always picks your Halloween costume, um, he said that Keegan could do it. Is it too late for him?" I said, "I already ordered my fur. No, it's too late. Next year he can do it." So maybe I won't be an animal next year. Because I've been an animal for
See, I'm
years.
gonna put a bug in their ear now and tell them to tell you that they want you to be a ladybug.
I don't know. We'll see what it ends up being, but yeah, because I have literally been a lion. I've been a cheetah. I've been a giraffe. I've been a zebra. I've been what was I last year? Oh, I was a panda
Yeah,
last
that's
year.
what it was. I was sitting there going like, I know what it was.
Yeah, I was a panda last year, and then but then before then I was other things. Before Hudson started picking, because I've done I've been Day of the Dead. I've been Scarecrow. I've been a mime. I've been a ghost. I've been a ghost, but with a skeleton face. I was Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, and Ron was Jack. Um, oh gosh, I've been so many things. I don't like simple costumes. I always go for the really intricate, tough ones.
I
But
am trying to find the video because I wanted to send it to you of the animatronic animal costume that Renee's granddaughter made when
okay,
she was a junior in high school. It was a project for her robotics club, and the mouth moved. Everything. It was so cool. She worked so hard on that.
yeah. Now I've made a lot more intricate costumes for Zaylee. By far, I showed you some of those pictures, didn't I? Yeah, that I did for her. I think I have them on my. I have them on my Instagram. I did a little video montage of all the ones I had done recently and some of hers. But I don't know which Instagram I have them on. I have to look. I got lots of pictures. Holy crap. Oh, here's a picture I was going to show you where I thought I looked like, when I saw it, I thought I looked like my mom. Oops.
Yep, you do look like your mom.
Except for the nose. We do not have the same nose. I have my dad's nose. Well, there's my one with my cheetah. And let's see. I can't find it. Yeah, I don't know where they are. I can't find it. It must be on my other Instagram. Let's see. That didn't work. That went to Facebook. Instagram has changed. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope, that's not it. All right. Well, I can't find it, so I'm not gonna make you guys sit here while I'm trying to find a little video montage. Actually, I have a favorites on. It's a short on YouTube. That's where it's at. A couple of years ago. Let's see. And I can find that easy. Videos, shorts. Okay, here it is. I'll let you guys see. Watch this. So that was a giraffe. Yeah, the first one was a cheetah. Scarecrow, the Day of the Dead. Oh, that's when I was a mime. That's when I was Sally. That's Ron. He was Jack. I was a deer. I was a melted ice cream cone. I was a lion. I was a zebra. Yeah, that's all the ones I had at that point. Oh, shoot. And it showed Zaylee's at the very end. Because hers was cool. Okay. And then these are for my granddaughter, which these are some of hers. Hold on. Come on. There's Zaylee's. That's one of them. That's another one. That's another one. Yeah, I only had the 3 on there.
She's grown up so much.
What?
She's grown up so much.
Yeah, she has. Yep. You're a La Llorona. Cool. All right, let's get off of here. My back's starting to hurt because I did all that painting. I need to sit down in a better chair. So thanks for being on panel, Annie. Thanks to anybody that is still out there. And we will all catch you all hopefully on Thursday night.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Huh? Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye.